Example 1. Multiply the two values together to get a product. Remember, a product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Now that I've read the directions, I'm going to click this arrow to remove the question details. Well, I just placed them at the bottom of the screen. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the magnifying glass. I find that it is easier to write with the scribble pen when the problem is larger and we're writing larger numbers. To zoom in, you actually have to click the magnifying glass on this picture. Then I'll go to the pan tool, and move this, line this up where I want it to be. Then I'm going to go to the scribble tool. You can change the color if you would like to, and I'm ready to multiply. We need to multiply every digit within this number by every digit within this number. So I'm going to start by multiplying the top number, 4.5, by this 1 from the second number. So I will multiply 5 times 1, and I get 5. Then I multiply the 4 times 1, and I get 4. Since I've multiplied both of these digits by the 1, I'm finished multiplying by 1. Now I move on to the next line, and I need a 0 as a placeholder. Then I'm going to erase some of the work that I've already done, this top portion. I'm going to leave this so I know that I've already finished multiplying by 1. And I'm going to go back to the scribble tool and pick a new color. Now I'm multiplying every digit from this number by the 4 from this second number. So I start by multiplying 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. I place a 0 here and I carry the 2. Then I multiply 4 by 4 and I get 16. And then I add 2 to 16, which is 18. And then I'm going to add these two numbers together. 5 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus nothing is equal to 8, and 1 plus nothing is equal to 1. This 1,845 is not the answer. 1,845 is the answer to 45 times 41. But we multiplied 4.5 times 4.1, so we need to worry about the decimals. So what we're going to do is we're going to erase the work up here so we can clearly see the numbers again. And then I'm going to go back to the scribble tool, and I'm going to figure out how many decimal places are in 4.5. So to do that, I look to the right of this decimal, and there's 1 digit after the decimal. So that's 1 decimal place. Then I look at 4.1. To the right of the decimal is 1 digit. So that's 1 decimal place. In total, that is 2 decimal places. So now I need to go back to this number, and I need to put the decimal where it is originally. Originally, it's always on the right side. Then we're going to move it 2 decimal places to the left. Once to go past the 5, twice to go past the 4. We moved it once, twice. So the decimal is going to end up between the 8 and the 4. So I'm going to type this. The answer is 18.45. Then I'll grab my rectangle. Oops, that's not the rectangle. And box it in to show that that is my final answer. Now think about if that makes sense. We're multiplying really it's about 4 times 4. And 4 times 4 is 16, which is pretty close to 18.45. So I'm confident that that answer does make sense if we got 18.45.